everybody is doing amazing today. Happy Monday! Hope your weekend was amazing. Hey Stephanie, good morning. Yay. What's new, everyone? I'll show you what's new. I'm gonna show you a new top. New top alert. What do you think? I had to get this one immediately because this kind of crisscross strappage it just satisfies something in my, I just feel held. I feel supported. Thank you. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, you know where it's from. Y'all know where it's from. Y'all know where it's from. But I will put it in the chat because I try to spread the good word. You know what I mean? I know. I'm sorry. I'm the worst influence, okay? I'm the worst. And of course, I have a discount code, so use it, abuse it, and let's all have shiny, pretty boobies together. Worst is best. I know. No, I know. I know. Worst and best ever in the whole wide world. Let's talk about what we're gonna do today, and then we'll kind of get moving. I'm gonna strap. I need to wash my hair so bad, but I'm gonna like teach hot classes tomorrow, and I don't want to wash my hair until after tomorrow. So I am just gonna secure it and not think about it. I'm gonna try to not think about it, how badly I want to wash my hair until tomorrow. Oh, Sarah Hall, good morning. Yes, the fabric is really nice, super sturdy. Today is gonna be my stress test of the bra. So I'm gonna put this bra through a power flow, and we're gonna see how it does. And I'll let Melodia know my thoughts and my feelings. So last week we did a very tough class last week. If you did last week, you remember. We did a lot of twists, we did a lot of binds, and we're gonna continue that a little bit. We're gonna go through some things that we've already done last week, but add on to them. It's my hope to get into Birds of Paradise today. So Birds of Paradise is a full bind and a single-legged balance position, yeah? If you know that full binds are very tough for you, but you're close to getting them with the help of a strap, then definitely have a strap at the ready at the top of your mat. But blocks are gonna be the main prop that we use for today per usual, just because I love to use it for all the things. In addition to a lot of like the twists and binds we were doing, today we're gonna add more folding. So more hinging from the waist, a lot of hamstring opening, yeah? So it should be fun. Guess we should do the thing. I don't really have a playlist suggestion. I'm actually, funny story. So in a couple weeks, I'm gonna go to Burning Man. And my friends that are coming with me, I suggested that we make a playlist that we roll out on our bikes to. And it's a collaborative playlist. And I'm just gonna put it on and I'm gonna check the vibes and see if it's right. So you can listen to whatever you want. I know a lot of you have my playlist saved because I can see all the saves. So if you have a favorite you wanna move to or your own kind of playlist you wanna move to, go for it. All right. Let's do it, kids. Let's do it. Welcome, welcome. If you've just walked in, we're gonna do it. Ah. Oh. I also still have some shrapnel in here from bar on Friday. Holy shit. That was such a fun class. I have it like almost edited, finished. I said I was gonna do it yesterday, but then I was like, it is Sunday. I'm working 7 days this week. I need to just not work. So I will put that out into your universe soon, I promise. All right, babies. So we're gonna start standing just like we did last week. Oh, I'm mentally, physically preparing myself right now. Oh. All right. So hip width distance through your feet. And we're gonna start just by doing our same little weight shift, yeah? Getting grounded through your feet. Setting your intention not only for this practice, but even for your day, even for your week, yeah? Stepping into this new month, into August, into a new season. Closing out through our summertime, this warm time in our year. I love it. I feel always energized and so much just kind of like getting ready, prepared for fall, yeah? So we'll settle into some stillness. We'll spiral our arms towards the front, and I want you to feel the tailbone lengthen and the spinal column elongate. We'll use an inhale to reach our arms all the way up towards the ceiling, and with your exhale, bring them back down by your side. Nice. Again, inhale, reach them up. And with your exhale, bring them back down by your side. That's it. Last time, inhale, reach them up. And with your exhale, let's sweep all the way down, forward fold. And let's hang out in this forward fold. Thumbs can find opposing elbow creases. You can bring your hands around the back of your head and find more of a cervical spine decompression. If you want something a little bit deeper, you can also wrap your arms around the backs of your legs and play maybe with a little bend and a little extend. Oh my God, it feels so good. I always feel like this tension melting down my cervical spine and kind of up in my thoracic spine. Oh, it always feels so good. All right, whatever hand positioning you find yourself with, let's find a halfway lift. So we'll lengthen out through the spinal column and bring the weight more in towards the toes, yeah? All right, forward fold, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift, get that space, get that activation through not only the legs, but also your back, and then fold forwards. All right, 1 more time and a little bit of difference on this one. We're gonna lengthen out. Left hand is gonna find the ground or a block, and we'll bend into our left knee. Open twist to the right, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Work a little bit into your outer hip, or even potentially the IT band by rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot. Nice, let's do the same thing on the other side. So flatten the foot, bend into the right knee, replace. Right hand is there, left arm reaches up. Oh, I even feel this stretch in my hand, yikes. All right, roll to the outside edge of your left foot. If you did that on the other side, so you're getting a little bit more into the calf and the ankle connections. And then we'll bring it all the way back. Now let's go soft knees, roll it up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Inhale, reach it back up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Soft knees, roll it up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Now let's roll it up. Reaching the arms up, inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Oh, inhale, reach arms up. Last one like this, my dear hearts. Exhale, forward fold. Hell yes, halfway lift, lengthen. Let's see the ground and step back into a high plank position. Good, arm bones line up right underneath your shoulders. Know that if you're feeling not quite ready for this plank, you can do a knee down plank, right? Same technique is there. Notice my knees are back behind my hips significantly. Now the technique we're trying to do is called protraction, right? Retraction of the shoulder blades, they squeeze together. Protraction, they pull apart. Naturally, when we do this, we also want to think about our belly button pulling in and our tailbone lengthening back towards our heels. Fingertips are spreading out nice and wide. We'll spend one more breath in and exhale, send it back to your downward facing dog. Take the flexion out of your wrists. Now shift a little side to side, getting some work into your lats. I did some pull-ups yesterday for the first time in 5 trillion years, and I am feeling it. All right, a little bit of dynamic. Lift your heels into releve, roll forward into a high plank, and then exhale, bend the knees and send it back into down dog. Let's do 4 more like that. Inhale, forwards, high plank. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Great, 3 more on your own. Just sync it up with your breath. We'll do our last one forwards and we'll pause and then we'll lower our knees down to the ground. Nice. A little bit of a wrist warm up. We're gonna spin our arms into external rotation. Good. So we're getting a nice stretch into the undersides of our forearms. And you can bend into the right elbow, even peeling the heel of the hand up and off of the ground. And then return it. Same thing on the other side. Oh, what the fuck? Do you ever stretch and you're like, what the fuck? What am I doing to myself? All right. We'll return the heel of the hand back down. We'll walk down to our forearms and do a special little top of the forearm stretch, monkey paw. So I want you to make fists with your hands and have your thumbs kind of rest right on top of those little joystick buttons. Right arm is gonna reach directly out to the right-hand side. Now you're gonna roll onto the knuckles where like a ring would be, attaching them to the ground, almost like you directly punched into the earth. Now slide it away even further and see about straightening out through that arm. Yeah? If you're not feeling it in the top of the forearm, you may have an incorrect positioning or alignment with the arm. So kind of seek it, try to find it. Nice work. Let's bring it back in. Same thing on the other side. Left arm reaches out. Knuckles punch down, right? So if you're wearing a ring, ring down. Ugh. I'm really glad we're taking time to warm up these forearms. Y'all, my forearms are pissed off today. All right, we'll bring our forearms back in and we'll walk up onto our hands. Great. Heel of the hand push-ups. So walk your knees a little bit further forwards. Let's lift up both heels of the hands and your thumbs and then return them down. Great. This is the pace I'm going, but you can go, you could go quicker if you want, but you can go slower. Whatever your little heart desires. Just want to get these arms ready for us today. Good, last 3. Nice, last 2. And 1. Let's tuck your toes, sit back onto your heels and shake the arms out a little bit. Hands come behind you. Let's interlace, press, and feel a lift through the shoulders. Nice, work a little back bend. And then we'll release, we're gonna contract, release the arms and try to connect your inner wrists together in front of you. Nice, open up, connect the palms, lift the chest. Nice. Release, contract, connect the inside of the wrists, and bring it back. We're gonna do that one more time. Open up your chest, and release, contract, connect the top of the wrist together. Great. Let's bring them back down into tabletop position. Left hand stays. Right arm reaches up, open heart twist. Notice if your hips bump really far to the right. Try to keep them neutral, just like you were in your traditional tabletop. And then let's thread it. Right arm down, right ear to the ground. Left arm can reach above your head, but it's gonna make this next balance part a little bit tricky. Left toe tucks, knee lifts up off of the ground. Square hip balance, left leg lifts. Last week we just hold it. Let's see if we can pulse it this week. Up an inch, up an inch. If the pulse is fucking you up and you just want to do it still, make it happen. Good, we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can we keep it up? Left hand is again in front of our face. And we're gonna bring ourselves all the way up and extend our right arm out to the side. Nice. Open up into an airplane position, left leg out, right arm to the side. Plant that left foot down and walk the forearms down to the earth. Nice. Inner thigh stretch, same one as last week, which you can do forearms down, puppy position, or even thread it in the other direction. So left arm goes underneath, and right arm reaches up and back. All right, let's bring ourselves back up. Left leg extends back. Work your little balance here. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, cat back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Great. 3 more like that. 2. Last 1. Let's keep the knee in, tuck right toes, left leg lifts up. Now we're going to try to extend this leg and avoid any kind of open hip position. I know it makes it easier, but let's try to square off. Even if this right leg needs to bend a little bit for you to find some good alignment here. Oh my God, that actually feels really good. Let's try it together. Bend your right leg and then extend through the leg. All right, take an inhale. And with your exhale, let's bring left knee in towards your chest and step through into a low lunge. Blocks are gonna come underneath your hand. We do them almost every week. Hip flexor, hamstring stretches. It's gonna be really handy for some of our shapes today. So inhale, the heart space is gonna open to the front. Exhale, lengthen out through the left leg and try to square hip. Especially my flexi babes, right? You got some wiggly ass hips. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, pull it back. Nice, last 2. And let's finish off our last one, meeting with our left leg long. Let's pivot all of our toes over to the right and head into a wide-legged fold. All right. Now you can stay still or take my personal movement suggestion and take some bends side to side. All right, now let's bend into our left leg. We're gonna turn and pivot back to the front. Right knee is gonna lower and we're gonna rise into Anjaneyasana. So arms are gonna reach up towards the sky. Great. Take a breath in. With your exhale, bring hands to heart center and towards the left thigh. Great. Now if your thumbs are like mine and they're more closer or they're closer to your shoulder versus your heart, let's pull back a little bit. Focus on the twist and the rotation, then go for your depth in the front leg. Last 3. Last 2. Nice job on 1. Let's bring ourselves back to center. Work back into your Anjaneyasana. Maybe you work a little bit of back bend here, breath in. And exhale, bring your hands back towards your blocks. Right toes tuck and step your left foot forward. Move blocks out of your way. Halfway lift, lengthen out. And with your exhale, fold. Chair position, Utkatasana. Bend into the knees. Reach the right arms up and back, and then settle back into your hips, yeah? So you can go for a nice extension through the arms. You can even go for extending towards the ceiling, whatever you're feeling most comfortable with. Nice, take one more breath in. And with your exhale, let's bring hands towards heart center. Interlace your fingers, open the palms, push them to the front of the space. Half chair. Let's see how low we can get, trying to get your spine parallel to the ground. Yeah? Stay for 3. Stay for 2. And then let's fold forwards on 1, releasing out through your hands. Opportunity for a deeper fold. Hands wrap around your toes, Padangusthasana. Padahastasana, hands to feet pose is also an option. You flip your hands, bringing the palms to the bottoms of the feet. Good, we'll do one more breath in. And breath out. We'll take our hands out from under our feet or off of our toes, and we're gonna step back and do our first chaturanga today. We'll glide forward, bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Nice. Upward facing dog. So work onto the tops of the feet, stretching out through the front line of the body. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips all the way up and back. Nice. Take a 3-breath beat here. Same thing. You can work through some shift side to side. A little more opening into the lats. All right. We'll bring ourselves back forwards. And we'll lower both of our knees down onto the ground, and we're gonna work through our other side, yeah? So left arm is gonna reach up towards the sky. Notice again, do the hips bump, try to bring them back to center, and then we'll thread our needle. Left arm goes underneath your right. Right arm extending will make this more difficult. You can keep it in front of your face for this balance. Right toes tuck, knee lifts, hips square, right leg lifts. We pulsed and pulsed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to keep that leg lifted as you press into the right hand, reaching your left arm straight out to the side. Sweep the right leg out to the side, plant the foot down. Work to depth for your inner thigh, or even work your threaded needle opposite side. So right arm underneath the left, and left arm goes up and overhead. Really good, you guys. Last breath here. Ooh. And then we'll bring ourselves back up. All right. Right leg is gonna sweep back behind us. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. So it's kind of like a cat-cow, but we're adding the leg. 3. Yes, yes, yes. 2. And let's keep the knee in on 1 and tuck left toes. 3-legged dog. Let's lift it up. Doing our best to find square hips for this first one, right? All right. If you need help with it, see about bending into your left leg while maintaining the height of the right, and then work through your extension. Try that a couple times. It felt pretty good on the other side. Great. Last 2. Wait, how am I on the other side right now? Am I tripping? Is this incorrect? I mean, it feels pretty good on this side. What is real life right now? No, this is right. I'm okay. All right, let's go knee to nose. We'll step through, low lunge. Hands will come on top of your blocks because we did the twist and we did the thing. Yeah, okay. I'm fucking tripping. Open up your heart space to the front. And with your exhale, lengthen out through the leg. I was like, this has to be the side because I'm feeling tight. And yeah. Sorry, kids. Mondays are a strange day for me. All right, the next time you lengthen out through your right leg, we're gonna stay. We'll pivot our toes to our left. We'll move our body to the left. So we're in our wide-legged fold on the other side. And if you did this with me, a little bit of bending side to side. Yes. I always like to take just the longest warm-ups possible because my body always feels so rickety in the morning. All right, let's move our way back to the front. And we're going into our Anjaneyasana. So left knee lowers, arms reach up and overhead. Great. Knee is down, but if you need padding, of course, make it happen. We'll take a breath in. And with your exhale, bring hands through heart and take your twist. So left elbow to the right thigh. Now again, my thumbs are next to my shoulder. In order to bring them closer to my heart, let's pull out of this a little bit, work them towards heart center, and then see if you can bring back in the depth of your lunge. Ooh, my God. All right, let's work our way out of this. Arms reach up, add on that little bit of back bend, and then exhale, we'll bring our hands back down to the blocks, tuck our toes, and step forward into our forward fold. Blocks can move out of the way now. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair position. Same notes as last time. You can make it more Ashtanga focused, reaching straight up, or you can reach it forwards because we're gonna be going into that half chair in a moment here. Take a breath in. And with your exhale, bring hands to heart center. Interlace, open, push it forwards. Nice. Now on this one, I'm gonna offer up a little change. Heels are gonna lift up, so you're working in through your releve while still trying to remain flat and pushing. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels can stay up as the hands come down to go into crow position or Bakasana, yeah? We've been working through our crows and crow transitions a few times. Like I mentioned, this block can be a little landing place for your noggin if it freaks you out to get on your hands, yeah? Especially because this is an online class, I can't see you. So we want to try to avoid injury as much as possible. Now, feelings and sensations, right? As I lean, I'm not straightening through my spine. I'm contracting, right? Remember that protraction I was talking about earlier in our plank? It's the same thing here, yeah? The knees are on our triceps, which can be painful for some people if you're not used to it. So if you do know, like, flying frog or something like that and it's more comfortable for you, anything you want to do, yeah? Great, jump backs can happen. Upward facing dog, nice. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna take an extended little rest here. You can stay in your down dog. You can level things up by going to your dolphin position, or you can take a proper break from being on your hands by working into child's position, or even a kneeling position, yeah? Pick what you want to do. I'm going to read our chat real quick. Oh, Tawny. Hi, baby. So glad you're here, my love. Great. Now again, like I mentioned, if you're in your downward facing dog, just trying to maintain that good technique there through the arms. If you're in your dolphin position, same thing as that, right? There's a lot of difficulty because we're bending our elbows, and a lot of our mobility can go to the wayside once we work a function like this. So if your arms are starting to collapse in and the elbows are going out, try to remind them to come closer to that 11 shape for you. We've got 10 more seconds here. Nice. Last 3. Great. Last 2. And wherever you are on 1, we're going to meet back in a downward facing dog. All right. Right leg is going to lift up into a 3-legged dog. Great. Now let's finally open up our hip and bend into our knee. But we're trying to keep our shoulders relatively square. Feel free to get some circles here if you like. And then reverse them into the other direction. Nice. We'll maintain the openness and the bending of the right knee. I want you to see your right thumb. See if you can either tap your knee to the right tricep or even your inner thigh. Nice. Right leg lifts back up. Lengthen out through the leg. Let's tap right knee to left tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg back high. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's step us through to a low lunge. Inhale, heart space opens towards the front. You can use your blocks for this if you need them. And exhale, lengthen out through the right leg. We're just going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, front line opens. Exhale, back. Last time, inhale, bend. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Let's pivot to the left. Back into our wide-legged position, but I want us to lengthen out through our spine like we're in a halfway lift. Open up the arms to T, rise all the way up to standing, and then let's pivot right toes forward and move between our warrior 2 legs and our triangle legs. So we'll bend and extend a couple times. Yeah, same exact flow as last week, except we'll have a couple differences. Last 2. Nice. Let's meet in the warrior 2 legs. Flip right palm, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, right elbow, right thigh, left arm high. Nice. Now let's take this left arm, sweeping it in front of your body, and then up and overhead so you get this full extension. Great. Reach it back up to the sky and then behind you and go for our half bind. So internal rotation, maybe your fingertips find the inner thigh here. Great, we'll stay for another breath in and a breath out. See if you can keep the bind. Inhale, reverse. Great. Lengthen out through the front leg, reverse triangle. Good. Exhale, low lunge twist. Right arm releases, left arm releases. We lift off of that back heel and reach the right arm high. Good. Breath in. With your exhale, let's roll into a Vashisthasana, side plank. Right foot steps back. You can also stack and play. Good. Pick up this right leg, see if you can float it. Bend into the knee, drop it behind you, work into your flip. Really nice, everybody. Big circle with this right arm. Let's go back into 3-legged dog on the right-hand side. Now you can step forwards into your low lunge, right? Or you can do what's called a kick switch. So you lift into your left heel, bend into your left knee, and switch the legs, landing the right at the front. Yeah? Lift, bend, hop. Nice. Let's rise all the way up to a standing position. Left leg is in the front. You can hang on to the back of the hamstring or the front of the shin bone. And I want you to lift yourself up here nice and tall. Yeah? Think about the shoulder blades squeezing together, the right leg nice and long. Great. Now let's see if we can grab for the right toe and extend the leg out, Padangusthasana A. Even if it needs to bend so that you can straighten your standing leg better, make that happen. Let's bring it out to the side. Padangusthasana B. Maybe the right arm is able to reach up. All right, babies, bring it back to center. Let's release that foot, see if we can hold it there for 3. Nice for 2. And let's lower the foot down. But I want you to place it on the outside of the right leg. Great. Arms reach up. And with your exhale, let's take a twisted leg or a cross-legged forward fold. Nice. All right, we're going to transition through a chaturanga from here. You can lengthen out like you're in a halfway lift, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, right? Or you can bend into both of your knees, hop back and untangle them. Yeah. Upward facing dog. And with your exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Left leg lifts, hips open, knees bend. Hips are square, but you want to take those circles, maintaining your squareness the whole time. Nice. All right, let's maintain our openness, maintain the bend. We'll see our left thumb, and we'll give it a tap either with our knee or our inner thigh. Yeah. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, cross tap. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through into your low lunge. Heart space opens to the front. And exhale, pull back. Again, inhale forwards. And exhale back. Last time, inhale forwards. And exhale back. We'll maintain while we pivot. So work into your wide-legged fold here. All right, everybody, let's lengthen out like we're in a halfway lift. Open up our arms and rise, and we'll turn our left toes to the front. Bend and extend. Good, last 3. Last 2. And let's hold our warrior 2 on 1. Left arm reaches up and back, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Left elbow down, right arm high. Good, big sweep of this right arm in front of the body so we can work into our full extension. Now lift up the right arm again, internally rotate it, working fingers to your inner thigh. All right, see if we can maintain it and work either into reverse warrior or reverse triangle. What a fun shape, huh? Exhale, release, and take it into your low lunge twist. Right arm is down, left arm is high. All right, keep your pressure through this right leg. Step back, you're in your side plank. You can keep them staggered. You can stack them. We're all gonna lift our left leg a bit, bend into the knee, drop it back, and work through our flip. All right, sweep it around. Let's go back into our three-legged dog, left leg lifts. And either you'll step it through to your low lunge or you'll work your switch kicks. So right leg bends, you'll hop, switch, and land, yeah? Remember earlier we were doing those legs from our three-legged? That's a really essential function to this one. Also looking where you're trying to land. And I like practicing this one and trying to like slow down and sustain that landing a little bit. All right, we'll rise. All the way up. Under grip on the hamstring or front grip on the thigh. Lifting up. Balancing on our left foot. Something I like to do while I'm here is to just look forward at something. All right, let's try for our Padangusthasana A. So grab for the toe, extend out. Good. Even if your hamstrings are really tight, know that that top leg can bend. And then we'll take it out to the side. Left arm reaches up. Ooh, my left butt cheek. Woo. Great, last 3. Last 2. And we'll bring it back towards center. Let's see if we can release that leg and keep it there. And then we'll lower it, but cross the legs so the foot is to the outside of the other one. And we'll fold forwards. All right, my darlings, let's lengthen out like we're in a little halfway lift. And either you'll step back and kind of untangle your leggies, or you'll bend into your knees and take a hop, untangling them. Working through your upward facing. And with your exhale, your downward facing dog. Nice, nice. All right, so same resting process here. Either you're holding here or your kick-ups. If you're in your downward facing dog and you're wanting to level up, I encourage you to try for just some hops, some tuck hops, yeah? We've already been doing our like switch kicks and stuff, so why not level it up, add on a little bit there. I'll give us like 20 or 30 seconds to play through that. Yeah, one thing that I like to do just thought-wise for these, think about only hopping with straight arms. Also think about using your inhales as you rise, yeah? Right, and falling out is part of the process. I don't think I'm a handstander today, guys. Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm sore from those pull-ups. Normally that's how I get good at that shit. All right. Wherever you are, we are going to meet back in downward facing dog and go through our final flow, our final looks, yeah? This is where the Birds of Paradise is gonna come in. So if you know you're gonna want that, have your strap at the front if you're feeling a little tight today. Okay. Back into our downward facing dog. Right leg is going to lift. Hip is gonna open, knee is gonna bend. Let's just do one big circle in one direction. Nice, one big circle in the other direction. Maintain the hip opening, see the front. Tap either right knee to your right tricep or try to get the inner thigh. Now normally, right, we try to offer up our little arm balance here, but I want you to just try bending the elbow and extending the arm out, or extending the leg out. Nice, bring it back in. Right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. Kick the leg out or prep for Visram. So grab for the outer edge of the foot and kick it towards the front. All right, right leg lifts back up to sky. Let's go exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Heart space opens to front, breath in. Exhale just one time, work into your hamstring stretch. Pivot to the left, wide-legged fold. Now we're gonna spend a little bit of time here, a little bit of extra time, yeah? First, just stay in place, right? Work maybe more depth into your wide-legged fold, or even take another inversion, another handstand opportunity if you wanna take it. So that can be hands on the ground, handstand press, or that can also be headstand, right? So working your noggin all the way down and making those connections. All right. Now, if you're inverting, start to make your way back down. And let's go a little bit deeper into our wide-legged position. Potentially even all the way down into your middle splits if you have them. All right. Now, if you're in either a version of a wide-legged fold or even your middle splits, we're gonna head back to our OG front and work into square splits. So if you're in your middle splits, roll back to your straddle and then roll forwards into your front splits. Yeah. If you were just in like a pretty wide-legged fold, you can work into like a runner's lunge, or just wherever that gradient is towards your middle splits. All right, wherever you are here, we're gonna get ourselves back into a three-legged dog. I know we're kind of doing things a little bit out of order. So right leg is gonna lift back up to the sky. Once more, we can do a little opening, a little flip, dropping it back, opening up heart to the front. And then pivoting your way back around, right leg lifting. You can step through or you can try that switch kick again. All right, now once your right foot has the front, let's rise up. Working your Padangusthasana A. Great. Padangusthasana B. And then taking it back to the front, releasing, And we're gonna take a big step back into a high crescent position. Nice. Open up into your warrior two. Reverse. And with your exhale, side angle. Now here in this side angle, we'll work our half bind and or we'll work our full bind. So right arm goes underneath. Great. Once we have it, here's where the birds of paradise comes in. So you'll see the front, travel to the front by stepping your left foot forwards and bending into the right leg. You'll rise and come to a balance on your left leg, right? So your right leg is kind of trapped in that little bind for you. All right, now our birdies work with an extended leg. My right shoulder feels like ass today. Y'all, we need to work this shape more. All right, let's bring it back down to the ground. Ooh. We'll release and step that leg back, and we'll head into reverse triangle. So right arm reaches all the way up and back. And with our exhale, let's go to low lunge. No twist, just high to mid plank. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog, all right? We've got our last side. Left leg lifts, hip opens. One circle in one direction. One circle in the other direction. And then maintain that openness. And we'll tap left knee towards our left tricep or get a little bit deeper and just work your bend and extend out, yeah? Trying to get it as high as you can onto the tricep. Great, bring it back. Left leg lifts up, and with your exhale, knee towards your nose, step through. One time, inhale, heart space opens towards the front. And with your exhale, work your hamstring stretch. Nice. We'll pivot to the side, work into our wide fold again. If there was another inversion you wanted to take here, I like rarely do headstand, so maybe I should work on my headstands today. All right. Wherever you are in your inversions, again, we'll work to depth. So if you did a deeper straddle or even middle splits, do. All right. Now we'll get ready for our other splits. So if you are in your full kind of working through a straddle and then pivoting and rolling through, yeah? If you are in some semblance of a wide-legged fold, you can do the same thing, pivot forward into a lunge, and then work through like a half split, a 3/4 split, whatever you want. All right, we'll start to pull ourselves back and out of this. And we go into three-legged dog. So left leg lifts up, and we'll open up our hip again. Dropping back, finding our open heart position. And then we'll bring it back into our three-legged dog. You can do your step through, or you can join me in another switch kick, our very last one. We'll rise all the way up to standing. Oh shit. Final Padagustasana. And then Padagustasana B. Nice. Back to the front. We'll release and take a big step back. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. And then we're getting ready for our binds and for our little birdies. All right, this right foot comes forward and we'll lift all the way up. Like I mentioned, kids, we're gonna bring this one back in. All right, let's take it back down. Take your step back, release, reverse triangle. And with your exhale, low lunge. Final chaturanga. Upward facing. And with your exhale, downward facing. Nice. Let's travel to the front and just work into your malasana. All right, my darlings, take a breath in. And with your exhale, work into a fold from here. Notice how I'm positioned. I'm really trying to work my shoulders into my inner thighs. And then I'm gonna lift, try to grab my heels, and kind of pull my body through and between my legs. Yeah? If you're feeling pretty nice in this, you can go back to bend, working a bind behind you, and then trying to, again, work through length in the legs. All right, let's bring it back down, back into your squat, and then we'll lower your knees down to the ground and bring your feet onto the earth. Rock side to side, windshield wipers. Ooh, we did some tough ones. All right, and we'll bring feet together, knees wide. And fold forwards in your Baddha Konasana. Okay, we'll bring ourselves all the way back up. We'll close our legs in, and we'll roll down onto our back. So contract. And we'll take this into a twist. Both knees over to the left, right arm reaches out to the side. We'll do one last breath here. And then we'll bring it back to center and cross other side. So far, review of the top. Nipples have stayed in the whole time, which I realized a few weeks ago that during the stream, I had a whole boob out. My bodysuit failed me mid-class, and there was a whole boob out. So, you know, if that's motivation for any of you to find which class it is, cool. I'm super into that. But yeah, boob tests are important. All right, let's bring ourselves back to center, uncross your legs. Maybe you bring them in one more time for a little squeeze or even one last final shape. Maybe a plow position. I really love to end on this one. Woo. And then we'll roll ourselves all the way down. Down, 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 down. And onto our backs for a brief final meditation. Excuse me. Try to shimmy the shoulders a little bit deeper underneath you. And we're going to take 10 final breaths here. We'll take one final breath here. And we'll kind of scoop everything back in, gathering your knees one last time. And just feeling a little hug of gratitude for your body today, for your space, for this life. Oh my goodness. What a gift that we get to move our bodies. All right, we'll roll ourselves up to a seat. And take a bow forwards, recognizing the origins of this practice. So much gratitude for your teachers and the teachers that came before those teachers. Everyone, thank you for joining me for another Monday power movement class. That was everything. I feel like I needed another half hour just to get the depth that I was wanting to get. But you know what? I got some good news. I got some good news about that. I've got an offering for you this week. If you are in the LA area, yeah. I'm teaching a really special workshop Sunday. It's in Hermosa Beach, so it's in the South Bay of Los Angeles, and I'm going to be doing a 90-minute power. So I'm going to take this sequence flesh it out all the way to 90 minutes. It's gonna be awesome. Really, really excited. There's still plenty of spaces available, but I know it's gonna start to like book out this week, you know, so try to come. Thank you, Stephanie. If you're unable to make it on Sunday, still have plenty of things going on. Let's see, tomorrow I'm teaching, you know, my 2 yoga bars, they are all the way booked out in full though. So wait list or just stock it tonight, stock it today, see if some spots open up. Inevitably they do. And then I'm teaching a Power Flow Heated tomorrow night, Wednesday, quick core at 10 on YouTube, but it's a private stream for my Patreon members. Thank you, Tani. So much love for you, my love. And then Thursday I have my weekly beginners class, which I teach on Zoom. Yeah. I'm thinking about honestly moving it over to YouTube, but private streams. Just because Zoom has been doing some weird things. So I was thinking about moving it over. It's also less of a headache for me, which is nice. Yes, you are so welcome. Oh, thanks, Yasna. Honestly, I died too. I was feeling pretty sleepy today. Sometimes even though 10 a.m. isn't technically early, it just feels early for me. My everything is everything? Definitely a star. Yes. Yes. We are awake now. Hello. Hello. Let's see. Because it is August, I feel like I just have to tell you guys about some other shit I have going on. At the end of the month, I'll be going to Burning Man, and I'll be teaching a rage yoga class at Burning Man. Yes, we are going to troll the hippies, and I'm going to teach a rage yoga class. So it's going to be all to metal, yeah? But I'm still going to teach a class. This is not going to be just your piddly diddly throw away, let's do a couple of this and that. No. I'm coming through with full intentions. These people are going to be doing so much yoga, they just aren't going to know it. They aren't going to expect it, yeah? What would be more metal than absolutely destroying some people on a Wednesday morning at Burning Man? Right? Yeah. I can't wait. And then also kind of coming through, also at Burning Man, I'm going to be performing at Death Guild's Thunderdome opening ceremony. So while my dear friend Marisa is going to be singing opera to open the dome, I'm going to be performing, dancing probably in some way. So that'll be fucking epic, okay? I'm trying to tell myself, okay, no more bookings at Burning Man. I'm going to be busy, but then I keep doing things because awesome shit keeps coming up. Oh my God. Oh. Literal chills. I'm so excited. Yes. I haven't been to Burning Man since 2018. So I took a couple years off with intentions of going back, and then COVID kind of like, and I just didn't want to go. I was just like, I don't have the like mental energy for this. So yeah. Thanks, y'all. I'm just going to text my private client real quick. All right, Tani. Y'all, thanks for coming to class. Love you all so much. If I don't see you over the course of this week at either my in-person or online things. I hope to see you back next week, same time, same silly little channel. You guys did amazing. Thank you, Yasna. You as well. You as well. All right, everyone. I'll see you next time.